granddad came from Ringsend, he lived there all his life. He lived there with his family and his beautiful young wife. He worked in Boland's bakery mill, he only earned £3. So he packed his bags and he waved goodbye to the deep sea he was bound. Now the Dublin docks were packed at the time and the merchant ships were sound. My granddad picked the COLLIER ship cause the trip it did was round. It only went to Europe and then it came straight back. He loved being on the COLLIER ship. Why? Because he knew we'd have the crack. My granddad came from Ringsend, he lived there all his life. He lived there with his family and his beautiful young wife. He worked in Boland's bakery mill, he only earned £3. So he packed his bags and he waved goodbye to the deep sea he was bound. Now the COLLIER it broke down one day, he was doing its usual trip. My granddad he got transferred onto another ship. This ship was called the Wallace Rose, the name it sounds so strong. When the Swedish ship hit the Wallace Rose was gone. The Wallace Rose was gone. Now my granddad he went down with his ship and all but 2 were drowned. He was always first man to board the ship, but the last man to be found. My uncles went to England to bring his body back. They said the sharks were following the ship. Why? Because they knew they'd have the crack. My granddad came from Ringsend, he lived there all his life. He lived there with his family and his beautiful young wife. He worked in Boland's bakery mill, he only earned £3. So he packed his bags and he waved goodbye to the deep sea he was bound. So he packed his bags and he waved goodbye, and in the deep sea he was found.